and your first name, please. WRCD 624. Okay, roger that. And moving on, call signs ending in 7 through 9. All call signs ending in 7 through 9. And your first name, please. 7 through 9 now. The SAC 797, the mouth to the south, Alpha Lima. WRXD 297, Dave. WRXJ 388, Ryan Orlando. Oh, what the heck? WRFT 828 in the Bayou Country. 1 and 2, Steve and Claire. Okay, let's pause 1 second here. Let's see, just to make sure, we got Chris, and I believe it was 929, Steve and Claire, is that correct? R, X, V as in victory, 609, Bernie. Oh, roger that. Okay, Steve, gotcha. Thank you. Okay, carrying on. Call signs ending in 7 through 9. We need a call sign and first name, please. WRQG 818, Don. CK 387. WRYW 618, Ezra. WRYM 479, Greg. WRXJ 388, Ryan Orlando. Okay, last call. All call signs ending in 7 through 9. All call signs ending in 7 through 9. Last call. Call signs ending in 7 through 9 and your first name, please. WRPL 959, Joshua. Okay, and with nothing else heard, we're going to start with the questions here in just a second. And if you're coming in now or late or whatever, at the end of this rotation, I'll call out again. Okay, and anybody else that wants to join in is welcome too. So everybody stand by, and we'll get started with the questions in just a minute. Again, trivia questions on rock and roll. this first question is for 620 Joe. You ready for a question, bud?
620, go ahead.
In which country were AC/DC formed?
I'm going to say the land down under.
Roger that, you are correct. Okay, next up, 371 John. Hang in there, Joe, because we're going to come back around afterwards for another question on the second round, okay? So, next one up, 371 John.
Go ahead.
Which artist worked as an engineer on the Beatles' last two albums and Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon?
I think I'm going to say George Harrison.
No, but I think you're gonna kick yourself on this one. It's Alan Parsons. Alan Parsons Project. Okay, good try, bud. Next up, let's see, 743 John.
Go ahead.
Who replaced Ozzy Osbourne as the vocalist of Black Sabbath in 1979?
James Duo?
Ronnie James Dio, that's correct. Very good. That was a tough one, man. Okay, let's see. Next up, 822 John.
822, go ahead.
Jim Morrison was the front man of which classic rock band?
The Doors?
Yep, roger that. I was going to have to rattle your cage a little bit if you didn't know that one, man. Yep, that's correct. The Doors. Jim Morrison. Let's see. Next up is 201 Matt. You ready for a question?
I'm ready.
What group is known for the hit song Purple Haze?
I have no idea. It's probably something from before I was born. WRU 820.
Okay, roger that. We're going to have to pass this one on to somebody else. So let's see. Oh, Lynn will know this one. 762 Lynn, you ready for that same question? Do I need to repeat it, or are you just going to throw it out there?
You can be a prince and repeat it if you like. WRTM 762.
What group is known for the hit song Purple Haze?
I'm sorry, Bernie, I had some interference over here on this end. Can you say that again, please?
No problem, my friend. What group is known for the hit song Purple Haze?
I believe Purple Haze was performed by the artist known as Prince from Minneapolis.
Yeah, no, that was Purple Rain. Purple
Copy that. You're right. Back to you.
Okay, roger that, bud. Let's see, next up, 744 Dale.
Yeah, go ahead.
What group is famous for the song My Generation?
English rock band.
That's right, it is The Who. I got somebody in the background chiming in. Yeah, it's a British band. The Who. Okay, next up, 775 Larry.
775 Larry. Go ahead, Bernie.
What group recorded the song Dream On?
That would be Aerosmith.
There we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's a good one, man. Okay, 585 Ken. Okay, moving on. 446 Edwin.
Go ahead, Bernie. We'll give it a try.
Which member of the Allman Brothers Band was married to Cher?
Sonny?
Yeah, Sonny did marry Cher, but that's not the answer. Let's give you one more shot. Which member of the Allman Brothers Band was married to Cher? I know Edwin's driving right now, so he may be having trouble there. Yeah, the answer for that's Greg Allman. Greg Allman was the answer for that one. Okay, let's see. Next up, 624 Paul.
Sir, I'm ready.
Roger Daltrey is the lead singer of what band?
Can you repeat that, please? I didn't catch the first part of it.
Roger Daltrey is the lead singer of what band?
Led Zeppelin.
Oh, no, that's negative. Let's try this on the next operator, who is 797 Al. You ready for this question?
Yeah, I won't get fooled again. That'll be The Who.
There you go, you got it. Okay, and let's see. 297 Dave. You ready?
I'm ready, Bernie.
Now, crowds here with 2 4-day weekends. And last night the Rolling Stones played, so yeah, pretty cool. Okay, next up, 388 Ryan. Let's try one more time. 388 Ryan. Okay, and with nothing heard, 828 Chris. Okay, jump on in, man.
Okay, my answer is the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, no. Okay, so Keith Moon played drums in which band? Okay, now this is the famous wildest drummer that evidently ever lived for a short period of time. Keith Moon played drums in which band?
If I remember correctly, this band is actually pretty popular in your answers. The Who?
That is correct, sir. I had to throw that one to you. Okay, here we go. Huntsville Steve and Claire, 609. You ready?
Go ahead, sir.
Another nod. What group recorded Gimme Shelter?
Who was that question for?
That question is for 609. Let's see. Steve and Huntsville Steve, 609, and Claire.
I answered you once. I guess it didn't go through. The Rolling Stones.
Roger that. You're all right, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, up next is 818 Don.
818. Go ahead, Bernie.
What group recorded the hit song Black Dog?
That would be Led Zeppelin.
Roger that. Hopefully some of these questions are taking you all back to a younger day. It certainly is for me anyway. So, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Next up is 387. We don't have your name, so if you could, call sign ending 387. We'd like to get your first name. Okay, and no reply from 387. Next up is 618 Ezra.
618, ready, Bernie.
let's see, 479 Greg.
Hey, go ahead and see if I can get it.
What group recorded Don't Stop Believing?
Hey, I'm not sure.
Okay, roger that, Greg. Hang on, now we're going to go back around again, okay? So let's see, we're going to pass that on to 388 Ryan. One more call, 388 Ryan. You ready for a question? Okay, with nothing heard, we'll go on to 959 Joshua.
Go ahead, Bernie.
Okay, let's try you with this one. What group recorded Don't Stop Believing?
I believe that's Journey.
That is correct, man. Very good. I'm looking at this sheet, and yeah, I can kind of see who was born around my time and listened to the same music and who didn't. It's pretty amazing. What's also amazing is the age range that we have in GMRS radio. So really cool, guys. Okay, so that's the end of the first round. So in the second here, let us reset real quick, and we're going to call out for anybody else that wants to join in the rotation. Okay, so stand by. Okay, so anybody who missed out or came in late when we were calling out for call signs and would like to get in on the rotation, okay, come on in now, one at a time, please. And we need your call sign and your first name. So starting now, call sign, first name. Anybody else that wants to get into the rotation?
WRKH 273, Scott.
WSAQ 479, Shannon, Anna Friends.
Patrick.
WSCP 984, Tim.
Okay, roger that. Anyone else want to get in into the rotation? Come on in now. All call signs, one at a time. Call sign and first name. Come in now.
You better get in there or I won't build your shelves.
WRCP 715. They call me Kirby.
RXD297. Bernie, Chris 356, I believe out of Baton Rouge, you doubled with him, and so yeah, if you want to put his name down.
Roger that. 356 Chris. Thanks, Dave. Okay, that'll be it. So let's see. We'll finish. We'll go through with the additional entries here, and we'll start with Scott. Finish with Chris, and then we'll start the second round. Okay, so 273, Scott, you ready?
Let her rip, Skip.
Okay, Roger, Dodger. Oh, that was terrible. What group recorded Hotel California?
Eagles.
Roger that. The Eagles is correct. Okay, 479, Shannon and Friend. Bohemian Rhapsody and another one by the Dust of songs by which British rock band?
That is Queens.
Roger that. You see what I did there, huh, girl?
Yes.
And speaking of Queens, any of the ladies out there listening, Shannon has her own hub, and you just email Roadkill and see about getting access to the hub for the ladies. Ladies only. Okay, moving on, and we'll get back to that a little later. Okay, next up, Patrick. You ready for a question? One more call for Patrick. Ready for a question? I don't have your call sign, just Patrick. Okay, moving on. 715 Kirby, you ready for a question?
Go ahead.
Welcome to the Jungle was a big hit for what group?
Guns N' Roses, I believe.
Roger that, Kirby. That's good. Yeah, that was for Kirby there. Okay, next up, 356 Chris. You ready?
I'll try. Go on ahead.
Okay, here we go. This guy was actually the first guy I ever saw live. Okay, Eric Clapton was a member of which classic rock band?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's escaping me. I can't remember, but yeah.
Okay, roger that. Well, stick around because we're going back around again. And let's see, I think I missed 984 Tim. Let's go back to you. frontman of which popular classic rock band?
Did you hear me?
Negative, sir. Come on back one more time.
I believe it was Genesis.
Roger that. You were ready for it. Okay, good job, man. Y'all hang around. We're gonna start at the top again, and got plenty more questions. So now, let me say this. Tonight we're not playing for a prize, okay? But I do have several donations, so be looking for more roundtables, and we'll go back to playing a game for a prize once in a while. So I hope y'all look and pile into the network so we can do that again. So, okay, here we go. Back to the top of the rotation. Stand by. Okay, back to the top again. 620 Joe. You ready for a question, man?
Net control 620. Go ahead.
Which classic rock band had a hit with Nights in White Satin?
The Moody Blues.
Roger that. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's see. 371 John.
371, go ahead.
Who played the preacher in the 1975 film Tommy?
That's a good one. Tommy. My gosh, I'm trying to remember now. I'm going to just take a wild guess here. Was that Elton John?
Oh, man, he was in there too, okay? It was Eric Clapton was the preacher guy, okay? But, yeah, wow. Boy, you think about that. That's almost 50 years ago, man. Holy cow. Yeah, my parents said rock and roll will never last. Okay, thank you. Next is, let's see. Was it? I think the last one we just did was 371, John. Is that correct?
Yeah, roger that.
Okay, roger that then. 743, John. I got 3 Johns in a row here, so sorry about that, guys.
Okay, we're sitting here and ready to go.
Which of the following is a hit song for Leonard Skinner? Name their big hit song.
I got to pass. I don't know. Give me 3 steps.
Well, that's one. I guess I could give you a half present. but that's not it's Freebird. And I have to tell you, at the last festival that we have a festival here in my hometown once a year in October, and one of the headliners for one of the nights over the weekend was Leonard Skinner. And holy cow, these are old guys, and what a show they put on, man. I mean, it was really, really killer. So yeah, Freebird, that's what they closed with. But no, you're not correct. Okay, next. Well, half correct, maybe. Okay, 822, John. You ready for one?
22, go ahead.
Keep the Faith was a 1992 release by which band?
I'll have to pass on that. The 90s were a blur.
Yeah, the 70s were even more of a blur. Okay, let's try 762, Len.
I'll see if I can do a little better than last time.
Okay, arguably the best drummer of all time. John Bonham was the drummer for which band?
I don't honestly know. I'm going to guess Pink Floyd.
Oh, incorrect, my friend. I'm going to have to see if somebody's going to get this one. So I'm going to use it again. Okay, how about, let's see, 744 Dale.
Bring it on, Bernie.
John Bonham was the drummer with which band?
John Bonham was with what band? Band of Joy.
Hey, that's a good stamp, dude. No, he was Led Zeppelin's drummer. And what a beast he was on there. Let me go back to Lynn real quick here. Lynn, you still there? You still ready for one?
Sure, Bernie, I'll take a Mercy Mulligan.
Which band started their career as the New Yardbirds?
The Yardbirds? Sorry, not able to. The ball looks pretty small tonight. Back to you.
Okay, roger that, man. The 70s were rough for you too, I take it. Let's see. Yeah, so Jimmy Page started his career as just a studio guitar guy recording in the 50s and 60s and what have you, okay? Then he started a band, or he was part of a band called the Yardbirds, okay? And that band busted up. And what he did was grab a few guys and created the New Yardbirds, who wound up as Led Zeppelin.
Copy that. That makes sense now. I'm more of a Pink Floyd guy, but Roger Waters and those guys. But yep, great set of questions tonight, Bernie. Thanks a lot. Back to you, sir.
Okay, roger that. Next up, 775 Larry.
775 here. Yeah, Bernie.
go back to Lynn one more time. My heart's breaking for him. Lynn 762, you still there? Okay, no reply. We'll try one more time. Lynn 762, you still there? No contact. Okay, moving on. 58510. No contact both times, and let's try Edwin again. Again, we know he's on the road, so he may be having some difficulties, but let's give him a try anyway. How about you, 446 Edwin? Okay, negative contact. We don't want to get him to get in a crash. Okay, here we go. 624 Paul. Takes 24 Paul. How about you? You out there? No contact again. Okay, 797 Al.
Oh, hello.
Which guitarist has been a member of Cream, the Yardbirds, and Derek and the Dominoes?
Eric Clapton.
That's how quick that answer should have came in. Very good, man. Yep, that was the first concert I ever went to. Was Eric Clapton. Holy cow, that was pretty remarkable in retrospect. Okay, next up, 297 Dave.
Go ahead, Bernie.
That was a pause for repeater ID, Dave. So here you go. Which rock band were once labeled as the American version of the Rolling Stones?
Bernie, I do not know.
Okay, roger that. That was Aerosmith. And I got to tell you, let's see. I saw Aerosmith, Nazareth, and, who was it? Alice Cooper. All one concert. Holy cow. Yeah, that was a really good one. Okay, next up, 609, Huntsville Steve and Claire. Okay, to come back to Huntsville Steve, how about classic rock band has the longest running fan club according to the Guinness Book of Records?
Classic rock, the Rolling Stones.
Negative. It's Queen, actually. I didn't know that one. Okay. Come on, we're going to end this one good with Chris. Who is known by the nickname The Boss? Come on, man.
Bruce Springsteen.
There you go, Roger, Roger. Yeah, when we play in the game, I ain't going to be able to do that with you now. Okay? So, anyway, let's move on to Huntsville Steve, 609. How about you, Huntsville Steve? You out there? I heard somebody key up. I didn't have any audio. Was that you, Steve?
Go ahead, Mr. Bernie.
Who reached number one in the U.S. with the song Jump in 1984?
Dylan.
Roger, Roger, sir. Very good. Okay, let's see. Next up, let's see. 818 Don.
Yeah, go ahead, Bernie.
From which U.S. state do the band ZZ Top come from?
I think it was Texas.
That is correct. And, you know, this song about the Grange and what have you. There used to be a venue here in New Orleans called the Warehouse, and there was a sister venue in Houston, which I don't know the name of. But the first time I saw ZZ Top, they went in before they even let people in so that they could just play. They didn't even have beards yet. So, yeah, it's a long time ago. But thank you very much. You got that one right, man. Okay, let's see. I got to see where we're at here. 618 Ezra. You ready for a question?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
From what country are the band Simple Minds? I knew this one, but it's kind of a tough one.
United Kingdom?
A little more specific. It's all on that island, UK island thing. So no, it was Scotland. Okay, let's see. Next up, 479 Greg. You ready?
Come on, give it a try.
Roger that. Okay, stand by 1 second, please. Okay, here you go. Who was the lead singer of the British rock band The Kinks?
I'm not sure.
Okay, roger that. It's Ray Davies. The Kinks. Okay, let's see. And let's see. Who do we do last here? Greg, so 959 Joshua.
Go ahead, Bernie.
Pearl Jam were founded in what decade?
They're the 90s, but whatever decade that is, I guess.
Yeah, Roger, that's it. That's it. You got it. Okay, very good. Okay, 273 Scott. Scott, are you still out there? Scott, how about you? You out there? Okay, negative contact. Moving on. 479 Shannon and friend.
Okay, we're ready.
Stand by. What is the name of the songwriter who penned the song Woodstock?
Is it Joni Mitchell?
Ah, very good. Very good. Yes, that's it. Very good, girl. Okay, let's see. Patrick, we didn't get a response from him. 984 Tim.
984, go ahead.
Which artist won a Grammy for his cover of the Guess Who's American Woman?
Lenny somebody.
Come on, bud. You're almost there. American Woman.
It's like Lenny Kravitz or Lenny Kravitz. I don't know.
No, that's good. You got it. Lenny Kravitz. Very good. Yeah, he's really, I mean, what a rocking dude for his time for sure. Holy cow, man. He's really good. That's one guy I haven't seen. I've seen a lot of them, but that's one I haven't seen. And that I'd love to see. Okay, 715, Kirby.
Hit me with your best shot.
Which former member of Genesis went on to record Sledgehammer?
I know it came from Peter Gabriel, maybe.
Roger, you got it, bud. Very good. Okay, everybody stand by 1 second, please. Okay, so we're going to wrap this one up for tonight. I hope everybody had fun with this. At least, if anything, jogged some memories from your youth that you actually remember. I know I did. And like I said, I'm already working on for the future to play more games with prizes. So, keeping an eye open for announcements when that's going to be upcoming. So, I really enjoyed all y'all's participation and had fun doing this, so I hope y'all did too. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one up. This has been Bernie's Friday Roundtable. This net meets every other Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Again, this net utilizes link repeaters throughout the United States that are made possible by Gmrs Live. For information on these networks, please visit gmrslive.com or Roadkill nationwide at roadkill.network. Thanks to all the repeater owners who made this possible. This is Bernie. WRXN 291 returning the repeater system to its regular operations. And thanks again, everybody. Really enjoyed it. I hope y'all did too. 73 stall and wishing everyone a great evening and a good weekend. Take care. 291 clear.
K387 to Bernie.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Go ahead, 387.
Yeah, SAK 387. I don't know what's going on. It looks like I'm having some issues with my node.